Sup everybody, the Legend here, and I'm bringing you guys another video today. And yes guys, it has been like 3 or 4 days since the last video. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but pretty much I've been busy. That's pretty much all I can really say. I've just had other things, kind of like having to move my room around, and I've been really tired on some nights where I've just been like, you know, I'm too tired. And pretty much if I made the commentary, it'd be like, hi guys, yeah, it would just be really boring and depressing, and you guys just wouldn't even want to hear that. So I've decided to make one today. I did try yesterday, but for some reason I'm doing the same video as I done yesterday, but for some reason it really didn't want to record. It recorded and then it didn't even save the file afterwards, so I don't know what's up with it. But anyway, getting into the topic of today is variety in gaming. Now, if you guys don't understand what that means, I'll quickly explain to you now. Now, variety in gaming is pretty much just having a variation of games that you can play and that you enjoy. So, for example, I like playing Call of Duty, but at the same time I like playing League of Legends, Borderlands, Star Wars Battlefront, all those games. So I have a variety of games in my sort of gaming sort of prime sector. I don't know really how to explain that, well, how to describe that, but I play a lot of different games, which keeps me hooked on gaming. And to be honest, playing the same game, it does get very boring. And some people say, oh, I'm a proper hardcore gamer, I play COD. Now, I'm okay, that's their opinion if they think that, but it's really not. It's just, you play Call of Duty and that's the only game you play. Yes, you may be better at it than me or whatever than that, better than a lot of people, and yeah, that's just because that's the only game you play. Now, the thing with me is I've got pretty much, as you guys may know, I've got a lot of consoles, and I like playing on pretty much every single console, and I like getting to see what different things are like on each console. So, for example, Call of Duty on the Xbox 360 is pretty normal, as I would call it. And then PS3, it's pretty much the same. I would say it's always going to be the same. But I still pick it up on the PS3 because there's people who want to play with on PS3. And also, I only ever pick them up when they're really cheap. Like right now, when I picked up like Black Ops 1 for a £5, Black Ops 2 for like 10 quid. And it's like really cheap. And MW2, 3 quid, it's just really cheap. So that's the only time I ever buy it for like the PS3, when I've already got it on the Xbox 360. And also on the Wii, you want to get the variation of... Wow, my speakers are just going... Hey, wow, I'm just going to turn them on. Wow, it's still going... Okay. My speakers always seem to go... That was just dreadful way of trying to describe what they sound like, but they really do that a lot. I think it's my... Yeah, it's my phone, isn't it? So, I've turned off the speakers anyway, so that's going to be fine. Pretty much back to what I was saying. I've forgotten what I was exactly saying at that point, but... Oh, yeah, on the Wii. So... So obviously, if you guys have never played on a Wii before, you can obviously pick one up. It's, if you have some money, or if you just want to save up, I don't know how much money you guys may get every now and then, or how long it takes you guys to save up, but you can probably pick up a Nintendo Wii for about, probably, if you went on eBay, maybe £60. That's pretty cheap. That's really cheap for a console that has a lot of games, and the games on it are really cheap. Except for all the Mario ones, but pretty much the rest of the games are really cheap. And if you want to try out the FPS genre on the Wii, then go ahead, because it'll keep you hooked to gaming. Like, pretty much the only reason why I've probably been playing games for so long and why I love gaming is because I've played so many different games. Now, playing the same series over and over again, in brackets, for example, Call of Duty, can get really boring. That's why... As soon as a new FPS game, for example, I'm going to say Titanfall, has came out, everybody will be really hyped about that, because it's another massive FPS game for all the people who love FPS games, such as the people who love Call of Duty. But it's not just based for the people who love Call of Duty, as it's been called the Call of Duty killer. It's based just for people who want to really enjoy a game like that, and like the parkour aspect of it. So it's kind of like Mirror's Edge and Call of Duty put into one. So I think that's pretty awesome. I would love to play Titanfall, but personally I haven't actually got the money for it right now, as I actually just bought a original PSP. Well, not original PSP, but the PSP Slim and Light Simpsons Special Edition off eBay, which is very awesome, because PSP is probably like one of my favourite handheld consoles ever. It's got so many games that I love on it. and I'm just slowly rebuilding my collection of PSP games, which is fantastic, of course. And if you guys understand what I'm saying here, then hopefully you guys will understand it. If you guys, I just made no sense of that sentence, but pretty much all I'm trying to say is, guys, try and get some variety in your gaming situation. If you're just an Xbox player and you just play COD, try and play campaigns of some other games. See if you enjoy it. If you just know you're not going to enjoy it, then you don't have to try or whatever. Just try and get some variation and a bit of variety in your gaming life, as I really think that it probably will keep you hooked to games a lot more, such as people who love like Assassin's Creed. They bring out like one every year because people complete them so fast because it hooks them to the game. Like, a great storyline will hook you to it, not great graphics, as a lot of people say. And to be honest, it really is true. Like, you do love amazing visuals, and this is what they kind of tried to do with Call of Duty Ghosts, wasn't it? Where they put so much effort into the graphics and all that, which, to be honest, personally aren't even that amazing, I would have to say. But the gameplay was just not at all up to scratch compared to any other Call of Duty. If you compared that to MW2, I think every single person would probably go for MW2. I'm not actually saying on behalf of everybody, I'm just saying the majority of people would choose MW2 over Call of Duty Ghosts, as it's just massively more fast-paced. The kill streaks in Modern Warfare 2 are ridiculously crazy, and it just adds the aspect of the game where you need to try and not die as much. As if you're dying in COD Ghosts, you're like, okay, I'm one more kill to my dog that just never dies, or sometimes just dies instantly. So, whereas on MW2, you're like, I don't want to get this person a 25 kill streak, better hunt him down and then make sure he doesn't get it, so then prevent the game from ending and them winning. So you just got to try and think of it as that. You just got to try and make more variety in your games. But I'm just muttering on about more and more stuff now, guys. But hopefully you guys have really enjoyed this video. If you have, then please feel free to drop it a like and smash that like button. That's awesome. Sorry that I haven't done a video in a few days, and I'm sorry that this has been quite a long video of me just kind of mumbling on about just variety, but I really do try it. But pretty much, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. I'll be making a video tomorrow, so don't worry, I will see you guys tomorrow. And anyway, once again from me, the legend, adios!